Hello, my crafty and thrifty friends. How's everyone doing today? Sorry, it's morning. My voice is not awake yet, but thank you for joining me. And I'm here for some thrifty finds. So, Thrifty Thursday it is. And let's get into what I found in this haul. So, these are from, I think, they're all from thrift stores, maybe a few different ones. So yes, I got a few things to put away here. So let me show you what I got. I do like to show you what I got and try to tell you why I got them. I didn't just get them for no reason. When I saw them, I thought, oh, I'd like to do this or try this. So do like to share the purpose of, why I brought them home. So yes, by the way, I don't think I said my name. This is Sheree, and my channel is Turquoise Dreaming. So glad you're here. Please go ahead and subscribe, hit the little thumbs up and comment below and all the things if I forgot anything. But thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. So, yes, I've never bought these before never bought these before. These are VHS tapes. VHS? Yeah. It's been so long since I bought one. We used to have a VH player before, before the DVD player. There was a VHS player, and they play these tapes. And we do not have one now. But the reason I bought these particular ones is I've never made a journal out of one of these, and I've seen people do that. And I thought, wouldn't that be fun and different, something different for me to do? I like a wide variety of different things to craft, journal covers with. And so I just thought it would be fun, and I picked out some that I saw that I really liked, thought were cute, would make a good journal cover. And so I found this one, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And so this will eventually be a journal cover. I think I can even use the spine. It's about a 1-inch spine. So I would reinforce the whole thing inside and use this outside part for the journal cover. So that particular day, I happened to be kind of have that on my mind when I saw one. It kind of sparked that little idea. And I found also a second one, Frosty the Snowman. And these were really, really super cheap if you're interested at my thrift store anyway. And they probably are at most thrift stores these days because I don't think a lot of people have a VHS player anymore. And so most people, if they are buying an older style media like this, they're buying the DVDs, right? So, and that's even old style, right? These days, you just watch online. You find it online and watch it on one of your favorite streaming services, or you have cable. So anyway, I think, I don't know if they were 50 cents or 99 cents or something like that. Really cheap, like I said. So anyway, Frosty the Snowman, super cute. It's your, classic Frosty there. So I like that. The Grinch, too, is the, classic cartoon Grinch. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Just some real classics in these first few here. Really cute little Rudolph there. And you got the spine. This one is almost in perfect shape. And this one, too. See, they both have the little golden spine, like a little golden book, too. They don't say anything about golden. It does say Holiday Classics Collection down here at the bottom. See, here's the back side of the little golden spine, like a little golden book. So isn't that cute? The Grinch is a little bit more worn around the edges, but I can still work with that, just like I do a book when I bring a book home and it's a little worn. And then this one isn't like those, but it is a cute cover. And this one is actually in cellophane. Never apparently watched, but a cute Santa, I thought. Santa 1 Hour Holiday Carnival. Not sure what's on here, but I thought it was a cute cover. And so originally $1. Isn't that funny? I don't know what year. I wonder what year. Oh, here's a year right here. Let me just read it real quick. 1994. It's Roman numerals. 1994. Never watched. Never opened. Unsealed, as far as I can tell. It doesn't say refurbished or you know, anything like that. So I think it's a brand new one. So that was all of those. And a couple weeks ago, or a few weeks ago, whatever it was, I got out. I have an original scrapbook. It's just like that, not just like this, because it's not the same year, but I have one of these that someone gave me in 2006, a scrapbooking calendar. And I had it out like this weekend or this previous week before I found this. I was like, you know, taking some pages out of it for the Halloween journal that I just finished. And I thought, oh, you know, this is so cute. I just love this calendar for junk journaling purposes now. I never used it as a calendar or even for scrapbooking. But when I started junk journaling in approximately 2015, years later, after 2006, after I've had that calendar for years, I started using it for junk journaling, and I thought, this is so cute. I hope I find another one someday. And I guess that was like a little prayer out to, you know, a little prayer in my mind. And there, voila, at the thrift store that next weekend, was this one, 2009. So if you've never seen one of these, you probably have, because I've seen other people, you know, show them in their haul videos. But it's 365 days of paper, and just really cute. And I'll show you an example just real quick. Oh, well, let me not take all of it out. Let me just kind of take a couple out here. So this one's going to be different than my 2006 one. So I'm really interested to go through it. But look at here. Cityscape of tall, you know, skyscrapers and the colors. Isn't that cute? So just the cutest stuff like that. And in the Halloween journals, I put the whole page in there. And sometimes I have cut them up and made journaling cards. But like in the Halloween journals, I put the whole page in there behind the belly band, so someone that gets those journals could do what they want. So here's another one. A page full of shoes. You never know what you're going to get in here. But the cutest stuff. A page full of gears. Colorful gears. Just so pretty, right? Here's one in January. This is January. Let It Snow with a snowman. Christmas. I mean, it could be a winter journal. Let's do it. Let's pull out this for December. Is there December? Oh, these might be out of order. Yeah, it's out of order. December's not back here. I wonder where December is. It's not in front of January. I may have to look for December. Let's see, July. I wonder if there's any patriotic ones. There probably is for July 4th. Let me see what July 4th has on it. I'm just like, now I'm curious. Let's see, July 4th, and it says it's July 4th. Oh, look at this. This is cute. For July 4th. Stars. So, like, you could cut out these individual stars. You could cut this whole part out and make a journaling card. Or you could cut the date off if you didn't like that part and make a big journaling card. So, just super cute. I love these. If I found another one today, I would buy it. And it wasn't very much either. The particular thrift store that I got this at, I think this was at Salvation Army in my town. My thrift stores around here, I know some people say the thrift store prices are going up. Mine are not. They are, especially Salvation Army. I think Salvation Army, besides the bins, we have bins, you know, Goodwill bins near me. But besides the bins having like really cheap prices, Salvation Army might have the next to that. Like just super good prices. This was only $1.99. I think that is pretty darn good. So, what's next? I debate on, you know, I have some rolls of wallpaper. I kind of want to open this. But this was at Salvation Army too. And so were those videotapes. I got all of that at Salvation Army one day. So, let's see what's in here. I mean, you could see it, but I kind of want to see it out of the package. So, it's a big roll. See that? A lot. And it's a wallpaper. Here's some tape, I guess. Is this holding it together? I don't see the... Oh, there it is. Okay, there's the little part where This is some old tape. Look at how brown it is. I wonder how old this roll of wallpaper is. There's a label here. Let me see. Baby gingham. They spell gingham. Ginghan, not M. But there's no date here. But there is a barcode, which, you know, I mean, that could be pretty old because barcodes, if I have my information correct, started in the 70s. So, but I don't know if I'm getting that apart. Oh, it rips so easy. It's like paper. It's not thick wallpaper. Interesting. So that's interesting. I might just have to, I really would like to just, okay, I can just rip around here and get it off that way. Hold on, let me get rid of my scissors. I have to do this now. Inquiring minds want to know. Let's get this off. There we go. Guy went around the tape. Oh, it's blue on the back. Interesting. So it's papery. Is it supposed to be wallpaper? Maybe it's not even wallpaper. How could it be wallpaper when it's so papery? So apparently this is faded right here. See, now I'm glad I opened it so I could see what it looks like. But see how that's faded right there? A lighter pink than this. So it's really actually a little bit darker pink gingham, but it's paper. So I could actually, I mean, you can use wallpaper for pages, but I could use, this is not too thin of paper, like not like wrapping paper. It's more like copy paper thickness. So I could use this for pages, or I could back it with, but it's got the blue on this side, so that would be interesting for a page too, to have the blue on one side. And oh, baby gingham. Okay, maybe you guys already got it, but I didn't. I just now realized pink you can use the pink side for a girl and the blue side for a boy. Okay, we got it now. We know what's going on. Hey, I said it was early. I actually just woke up, got my coffee, did my Wordle, and checked my phone for messages and things, and came up here in my craft room. So, excuse me, I'm not awake yet, early, probably. You think you're awake, right? But then you do something and you're like, oh, I guess I'm not awake yet. So, next couple things here. Oh, there's some books here. Some books. We'll look through those. And some wrapping paper. Now, this is really cute. I guess this is supposed to be wedding. Can you see through the plastic? Never opened. And here's the label. No year on here. $2.69 retail price. So that's not exactly cheap like 1970s prices or anything. But let me open this. Because when I put it away, I'm not going to put it away with plastic on here. So I have my wrapping paper, all my wrapping paper in one place, and it's in a bin, and I just insert it like that so I can go through and see what's there when I want something. But I just thought this was really pretty with the umbrellas, even if it's supposed to be wedding, baby shower, maybe more baby shower because of the colors, pastel colors. It doesn't say, oh, it does say baby on it. See, still waking up. When I saw it in the store, I was awake and I thought wedding. But I thought it's so pretty, I'm still going to get it. But I didn't look at the label, but it does say baby. So this is for a baby shower. Okay, I'm getting it now. But it looks like there's 2 sheets here. Yeah, and so quite a lot of wrapping paper. I'll put that in my wrapping paper bin. And I don't think that'll be cute. This is, the back of it is white. And it's not super thin, but it's, it's okay. So maybe it could be used. Let me see if I would use it by itself. Because most wrapping paper I back on some kind of scrap of paper. Yeah, I probably would back this on cardstock. I back it onto cardstock because it's easier to glue down something like this, a paper onto a piece of cardstock, and then you have a nice solid page for your journal. So I do, unless it's thicker wallpaper, I do like to nowadays like to back my, in fact, you could even, well, no, not onto that paper. I don't really use paper because I just like how it looks. It looks so nice and flat, and clean and just even new, even though it's not new, when it's backed on too. And I just use permanent glue stick because that's makes it nice and flat. And you can sew around it if you want or not. If you're using permanent glue, it should be, glue stick. It should be all right, and it won't wrinkle or anything like a wet glue would. So yeah, that's what I do with wrapping paper. And then, okay, I'm going to show you books last. Let me show you at another thrift store that wrapping paper, I think that was from, not from Salvation Army, that was from another thrift store that I go to. A local one that they don't have, if I remember right, that they don't have everywhere, only around here. So, but it's a really nice one, a super nice one. Actually, they have 3 around. So, yeah, it's a local, their proceeds go to women's shelters. So really nice, really nice. They had bins and bins and bins of this ribbon, and just there's tons on here, tons. So, and they had a couple other colors. I just picked out the colors that I thought I could use, and I don't need any ribbon. But I thought when I saw this is it's all grosgrain ribbon, and I thought, see, it's got the plastic on here. See the design though. I thought this was pretty, and grosgrain ribbon, is really nice ribbon. It's thicker, has that little texture, and I thought these could be the thicker ones. Like I got 2 of the thicker ones, orange and a green. So I already had, when I found these, I think I already had made or had plans to make scrappy ties for my Halloween journals. Or these don't have to be Halloween. They could be any, journal that they match. But I thought these would be really nice journal closure, wraparounds with a bow or whatever. So yeah, that's why I got these, because I just thought, and there's so much on here that these will last a long time, and they were only $1.99 each for all of that. And I was like, they had more, like I said, bins and bins and bins, and I was like, oh, I wish I could get more, but I just can't do it. I don't even have room for these. But here's a couple of purples. I got the same thing, lots on there. They were all $1.99 no matter what the width, but it's also grosgrain, nice grosgrain ribbon. So also these, even though they're a little less wide, would be great journal covers. So yep, got the purples, and I got a yellow, 2 yellows, because I use a lot of little children's books, and there's yellow in a lot, and you don't see purple very much. So that's why I got the purple, and I got the yellow because a lot of little children's books have something yellow in them, and this would go with a lot of those. And it's the same thing. They're like brand new. I have no idea where they came from, but I was like, oh my goodness, those are so cool and so pretty that I, had to add that to my stash. So the books, where did these come from? I think these, I don't know where these came from. I don't remember, but they might have came from Salvation Army. No, they don't have the green sticker. I'm not sure who has the green sticker. But here is a nice Sesame Street Big Bird, Sesame Street Library. These are both, actually, I'll show you both of these at the same time. 1 and 3 volume, 1 and 3. And we've got Cookie Monster here. And these were nice, clean, in good shape books. So, and I love Big Bird. I don't know if he's my favorite. He might be my favorite Sesame Street character. Besides Elmo, who doesn't love Elmo, right? And of course, Elmo is newer than some of the others, but, everybody loves Elmo. So, let me show you. Let me hold this in the right place. But, yeah, so this nice, they are all in perfect condition. The 2 I got, I don't know if they had any more. I remember there's one poor little Sesame Street book at the thrift store that I keep rejecting. And I'm not going to bring it home because it's not in good shape. It's really terrible. But it's in the thrift store. And so I didn't bring that one home. This is 1978. It looks like the latest date in here. 1978. But these are the pages in here. So it looks like, oh, look at that one big page. It's like that's cute. Look at the little bird. I don't remember. Oh, I remember this one, but I have no idea what his or her name is. There's Grover down here measuring. What are they measuring? Looks like they're measuring Big Bird's beak. Oh my goodness, you are a very big bird, it says. Comic book style here. So yeah, I guess there's different stories in here. Shapes. Look at the mattresses. The Princess and the Pea. Sesame Street version there. So yeah, these are really cute. Oh, look, crafts for the season. Hold on. Crafts for all seasons. Spring, summer, fall, and winter. Isn't that cute? So that is featuring the letters A and B and the number 1 in this one. Sesame Street Library. So, and then number 3. Oh, I got another one here. Oh, here's 2. It's hiding under there. Okay, so here's Bert and Ernie on the volume 2. And featuring the letters C and D in number 2. Huh, interesting. Okay, and then I'm not going to go through all of them really slow, but just to give you an overall how nice these are. Look, that one. And then this one, number 3, featuring the letters E and F and the number 3, Cookie Monster. And they all have the first pages the same, I think. This inside cover in the first page. And, oh, this says Jim Henson, or that says Jim. It doesn't say Jim Henson. It says Joe Mathian, it looks like. Or Matthew. I think that's an N. Unless it's a U. Matthew. Not sure. I just was wondering who the artist. It looks like the illustrator's name, possibly. Nice colors. Comic book style again. You can always cut out little pictures like that to make, if you wanted to make drawing cards. Quite a bit of comic book style. This one looks like, again, like another, like almost like a picture. He's cooking and he's making a mess. That bothers me. Why does that bother me? That's funny. That would be a big mess to clean up. That's what bothers me. Like, my husband sometimes makes a big mess when he's cooking. I'm like, if you're going to do that, just don't cook. No, I like him to cook because then I don't have to. Okay, here's another Big Bird one. A smaller Dr. Seuss one with Big Bird and Elmo in good shape. Yeah, I don't know where I got these. It might have been Goodwill. Or it might have been my other thrift store, the local one. They have the green stickers like that was on that one. This one doesn't have a... Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, this looks like the Goodwill sticker here. So maybe I got them at different stores. That one. And then this one, Grover, another Sesame Street. This was the day for Sesame Street or whatever, but this is a Bendin, so this is from Dollar Tree. I think most of the Bendin books are from Dollar Tree. And, you know, Dollar Tree, if you like these books and you find them at a thrift store, they're cheaper than, you know, Dollar Tree these days. So, anyway, usually. So, but I really like the Sesame Street books, so this is a cute one. But I have collected a few of these now that I plan on making journals with, which I've never done that before either, like the VHS tapes. I've made a journal out of shaped books, but not these little shapes. So I'm thinking pages like this would go inside the cover like that. Not trying to make the pages shaped. That would be, oh my goodness, probably torturous for me, but just a rectangle, in case you're wondering, page inside of the book. So, and then this one was so cute. Look at this. Now this is from, I think this is from my women's shelter, because they have the pink and purple like that tags, or price tags. So this one I thought was really cute. Katie did. She's crafting. She's painting. She's a little artist. There's some of her artwork, like kids artwork on the back. Top Tales book. Oh, this is Whitman. So, anyway, look at that. cute little children's drawing inside. There's a little pencil. I can erase that little pencil letter there. The back and the front are the same picture. And then here she is, little artist. 1962 on this one. Kind of an oldie. And it's just cute little book. Never seen it before. But just adorable with the colors. Look at these colors. Every page is very, very colorful. Remember the yellow grosgrain ribbon? That would be a cute closure on here. The green one too. Look at this. I'm just now realizing. And the orange one, look, green. See what I'm talking about? Orange. Got orange right there. And her dress. And yellow. She's got yellow sun, yellow hair, and yellow. They all go with that except for the purple. And they just got a kind of more hot pink than purple, but you could even do purple because this book is so colorful. There's some purple there. But anyway, so cute. So cute. Okay, I'm going to go finish waking up. That's it for this one. And stay tuned for my next videos. I hope you enjoyed those goodies that I brought home from the thrift store. And I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.